Okay, today we're gonna look at the hip hinge, so let's get right into it. Okay, so today we're gonna look at the hip hinge pattern. So the hip hinge pattern is a progression towards a movement called the deadlift. And then the deadlift is a really important movement in picking heavy things up off the ground, trying to utilize those right muscle groups, such as the hamstrings and the glutes. Today we're just gonna look at the pattern itself, but in future videos, we're gonna look at doing this movement with adding some weight towards it, okay? But just for today, we're just gonna look at the basics of the movement pattern down. Okay, so when performing this movement, I like to use what's called a dowel or a long stick to help perform this movement correctly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just stand, I'll go to the side view for you, just have the dowel just behind the back here. And we really wanna make sure that there's gonna be 3 points of contact at all times, okay? So we're gonna have the top of the head, we're also gonna have the upper back, and then on the tailbone. So 3 points of contact, okay? So next step is we're gonna have just a little slight knee bend. And then I want you to think about pushing the butt back like you're closing a car door with your butt, essentially. So pushing that butt back, hinging down, and then coming right back up, okay? Notice how while I'm hinging down, those 3 points of contact are still there. What you'll notice when doing this wrong is when you hip hinge down and you lose a point of contact, that is now a time to go, okay, how do I get these 3 points of contact at all times when performing this movement, okay? Now, later on down the road, I'm gonna show you this movement with weight, but for now, this is just a good little video to help get the practice going for this hip hinge pattern and progressing further on down the road. All right, thanks for joining me today, and stay tuned for future videos down the road.